Hi everyone, John here with a quick video in reaction to England 0, Belgium 1. Let's start off as always with the team sheet. In goal was number 1, Jordan Pickford. And then there was Stones, Jones, Cahill, Dyer, Alexander-Arnold. Loftus-Cheek, Delph, Rose, Vardy and Rashford. On the bench was Walker, Maguire, Lingard, Henderson, Kane, Sterling, Trippier, Butland, Welbeck, Young, Ali and Pope. So basically 8 changes. Now, very, very brave 8 changes. For me personally, I would have started Nick Pope in goal or Butland because I want to see how they're going to be tested against the real teams. Now, not to say that Jordan Pickford had a bad game because he kind of did but didn't at the same point. For example, in the first half, he made a fantastic save, absolutely superb. In the first, was it 10, 15 minutes, whenever it was. But at the same, and then literally a few moments later, all back to England, usual defences. Worrying time. Gary Cahill with a goal line clearance to keep it respectable. It was very much almost like watching Wimbledon, as a mate of mine said. Steve, if you're watching, well done, mate. Good analysis on that. In the first half, it was very much back and forth, not really doing much. Belgium had better opportunities than we did. If I remember correctly, for the majority of the first half, they had about 8 shots on target. Sorry, 8 shots at goal, and about 3 or 4 on target. We had 4 shots, and we only had one. Well, I think it was like 1 on target, if that. So, yeah, it's worrying. But at the same point, I did say that this Belgian game was going to be the tester. Jordan Pickford, as I say, he had an okay game. He wasn't brilliant. There was a couple of moments that he was worrying as a goalkeeper. For example, in the second half, he parried the ball out and it went straight to Fellaini. Fellaini panicked and he cleared it off. But as I say, the goal itself that Januzaj scored, fantastic, beautifully taken strike, absolutely great. Arguments would be that it's a world-class goal. It's the World Cup, so it's a world-class goal. But as I say, that for it though, there is questions about Danny Rose and Fabian Delph, their positioning, as is taking nothing away from Januzaj in any shape or form, but their positioning, as that kick happened, is worrying, very, very worrying. They both could have done better. Rashford could have done better. He was on goal, on his own, one-on-one against Courtois, and it just went astray, basically. There's no other way of putting it. I did say that this is going to be the tester of how England get on against the bigger teams, the better teams, because Belgium and us have had a very, very easy start to this. So, but yeah, as I say, that's it. There isn't really, from an England's perspective, there isn't really much to talk about, with the exception of a few players, good and bad. For Jamie Vardy tried, but I didn't really see what point he had to the game. He was great off the ball, some challenges and everything. He was blocking, it was great, but on the ball, I don't remember seeing him on the ball much at all. Alexander-Arnold, absolutely world class. Fantastic start for him. I'm really, really happy for the kid. He's 19 years old. Looked like he was so confident. He was taking free kicks. He was taking corners. He was bombing down the wing like he'd been there for years. Liverpool have got a fantastic player there. I'm really going to keep an eye on his performances, both when he plays against West Ham next season, because I know he will, and how he gets on for the remainder of this World Cup run, for as long as we are in it for. Who knows how long we're going to be in it for. But as I say, other than that, for me personally, let's have back the team. I mean, Gary Cahill played okay. John Stones played well. He was substituted off at half time, and Maguire came in his place because apparently he had some strapping on his calf muscle. Could just be a precautionary thing, or he could have tweaked it. We don't know. We'll find out in the coming days. But as I say, for 1-0, I said to a mate of mine at work today, a 1-0 is an embarrassment. And for lack of a better timing way of putting it, it is embarrassing that we didn't have better chances at goal. It's embarrassing that we were all over the place for not all the time, very well defensively, but when it came to set pieces and basically defending everybody in the box, it was worrying coordination. That really needs to get sorted out before we play Colombia in the next round. It really does, because we'll struggle. We will absolutely struggle if that's not sorted out, and I'm sure Gareth Southgate is going to notice that as well. But in the meantime, guys, as I say, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game as well. Let me know who you thought played well, who you thought played abysmal, and who you thought was all right. Would you've made all those changes? Very surprising that Harry Kane didn't come on. I thought he was going to play a role at some point. He hasn't. I mean, at the end of the day, we've qualified. So from one point of view, the Sam Allardyce football brain, it doesn't matter. We're through to the next round, blah, 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 right? But personally, I wouldn't have brought in on Danny Welbeck on the 79th minute. I would have brought on Harry Kane. But that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, guys, because as I say, this video is for you as well as it is for me. So let me know your thoughts. I've lost a subscriber, but my channel's not for everybody. So in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here and you like the videos I'm doing and the content itself, then please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, the subscribe button should be coming up around about here, around about now, if it hasn't already popped up. And also, please like, share, and comment to this video. So in the meantime, guys, as I say, you'll see me next for either West Ham roundup if there's any West Ham fan was watching, or you will see me at the next England game when we play Colombia. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.